Welcome friends to the class number 77. Now that we have understood the CC limit, OD limit, seasonal limit, now we want to understand how these limits can impact the drawing power in a very practical manner, right? So what is the impact on drawing power of OD limit, WCDL limit and seasonal limits? So first point is, if the borrower is not availing CC limit from any banker, if CC limit is not at all taken by the borrower, then the drawing power norms shall not be applicable, because drawing power norms comes into picture only when the borrower has taken CC limit along with other facilities. So, but if the borrower has taken the CC limit in the same bank or in the other bank, what do I mean by the same bank or other bank? So, suppose the client has taken a seasonal limit or a WCDL limit from HDFC Bank, then HDFC Bank can also give the CC limit to the client. So, in that scenario, client is availing multiple facilities, CC, WCDL, seasonal limit from one banker, that is HDFC Bank. But there can also be a situation where HDFC Bank has given client OD limit, WCDL limit, and suppose seasonal limit. Then in that case, one would say that drawing power norms shall not be applicable since HDFC Bank has not given CC limit to the client. But friends, there are multiple banking scenarios also. Suppose you have taken working capital facilities from two or more banks. Suppose you have taken from HDFC Bank and ICICI Bank. HDFC Bank has given you OD limit, WCDL limit, seasonal limits, which are non-DP backed limits practically. But ICICI Bank has given only CC limit to you. So since if the other banker, ICICI Bank, has given the CC limit to you, the drawing power norms shall be applicable on your business, right? Not from the point of view of HDFC Bank. HDFC Bank will not calculate your drawing power, but from the point of view of ICICI Bank, right? But on overall basis, your business shall come under the DP norms, right? So CC limit can be in the same bank or it can be from other bank also. If it is from other bank also, then also the DP norms shall be applicable to you, and you have to take into account the impact of OD, WCDL and seasonal limit given by the HDFC Bank to you. So CC limit given by ICICI, but these facilities which are non-DP backed are given by HDFC Bank, which is a separate banker not calculating DP. Still, these limits shall impact your DP when you calculate from the point of view of ICICI Bank. That is what we plan to learn here from this video. So both OD limit, WCDL limit, seasonal limits will impact your drawing power, because these are given for your working capital purpose. You, by using these limits, you pay off your creditors, you buy stock, you invest in debtors. So all in all, these three facilities impact the figures of stock, debtors and creditors, which are critical part of your drawing power. So generally CC and OD are not given by the same banker. Generally, not always. I have seen one exceptional case also. So suppose you are having banking with HDFC Bank. So HDFC Bank will not give you CC and OD limit simultaneously. It will not give you 5 crore CC limit and 5 crore OD limit, because that will not serve any purpose from the point of view of HDFC Bank, right? HDFC Bank will give you either OD or either CC, right? Not both of these facilities simultaneously. Although I have seen one case in my last 10 years career that a banker has given both CC and OD limit, right? But on other side of it, HDFC Bank, if decides to give you CC, the other bank, maybe ICICI Bank, can decide to give you OD. So two different banks can have two different types of exposures as per their risk appetite. But generally, I have seen that one single bank don't give OD and CC limit jointly to you, right? But they can give WCDL and seasonal limit. There is no issue about them. So, but the customer can take multiple banking exposures by one bank giving CC and other bank giving OD, that I have already explained to you. So now suppose you are having CC limit from the same bank or from the other bank, and you have some non-DP backed facilities like OD, seasonal limit and seasonal WCDL limit from the same bank or the other bankers. How will it impact your DP? So there are two ways to treat this. two ways to handle this situation. How do you take into the account the impact of these facilities? So first method, let us talk about method number one. So suppose you have stock of rupees 200, debtors of rupees 100, and creditors of rupees 100, right? So your stock plus debtors 300 minus 100 comes to around 200. Now, the non-DP backed facilities which was used to finance stock or finance debtors or pay of creditors are having utilization on the date of calculation of those figures. Suppose these figures belongs to 31st March. So you have to take into account the utilization of these facilities which are non-DP backed like WCDL, OD and seasonal as on 31st March only. I am talking about actual utilization, not the sanctioned amount. So the actual utilization of these facilities is are rupees 100. So you have invested 200 here, invested 100 rupees here. You have got 100 rupees support from the creditors. You have got 100 rupees support from these facilities. Now in nutshell, you have balance a net investment of rupees 100. You take 75% of that. Now 75 rupees is your drawing power. That is method number one. Now coming to method number two. Suppose you have stock of rupees 200, debtors of 100 and creditors of negative 100, obviously minus 100. So net figure is 200. So you are saying that I have invested 200 here, invested 100 here, and 100 support, rupee 100 worth of rupees support is given to me by my creditors. So my net investment is rupees 200, and out of this net investment of 200 I can get maximum 75% support from the bankers. So 200% in 200 into 75%, that is the maximum support that you can get from the bankers as a working capital facility. Out of that 150 rupees support, you have taken 100 rupees support by way of these other facilities, and now the balance of rupees 50 rupees drawing power remains, which you can take in form of cash credit limit from the bankers, right? So thought process is different in both of these methods. You may use whatever method which is practically followed in your banks, right? Some banks are following method number one, some are following method number two. So you can follow whatever your bank is following. Both methods are correct in their own way. There can be endless debate on which method to adopt and which method not to adopt, right? So we can say from calculation of method 1 and method 2 that method 2 is more conservative, since your drawing power is only coming rupees 50 here while it was 75 rupees under method number 1. So right, so second method is more conservative. Use whatever method is which is practically applied in your banker, in your respective industry or in your respective organization, right? So that was the concept that I wanted to explain to you. I will meet you in the next video. Thank you very much.